In this video, I will be doing a tutorial, pretty bright. And for some reason, it kind of reminds me of something I've already done. I don't know why, but I did use different products. But basically, it's a very bright look, very sculpted, highlighted cheek. And I'll have a hair tutorial coming up very soon with this. And also outfit of the night to go along with the look that I'm wearing now. I have new lighting. Y'all didn't see that in the previous video I posted, but I think I like it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. So yeah, stay tuned. So what I did is I started off with two bases. First I used the Too Faced Shadow Insurance by Too Faced. And then right on top of that, I used the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. I only applied this on my lid area because that's when I'm going to put the boldest colors. For my crease, I'm going to use Purple Shower by MAC. You could also use Creme de Violet if you don't have this. I'm using a MAC 222 brush. I'm going to sweep this through my crease and buffer color area, which is like the space in between your highlight and your lid. You can bring it up as high as you want to. For the outside of my eye, I'm going to use number 72 by Makeup Forever. I'm going to use a MAC 226 brush and create a V shape. Right next to that, I'm going to take MAC Orange eyeshadow and I'm going to use a 242 and I'm brushing this right next to that. In the inside of the orange, we're going to take Coral eyeshadow by MAC. This is a pro shade. I think it's discontinued. If you don't own this, you could use something out of your 120 palette or any similar color. I'm using the same brush. I'm just going to flip it over to the other side. In the inside of that, I'm going to take a really neon yellow. This is a Viso by Face Front Cosmetics. You can also use Rocket Yellow by MAC. I'm going to use a flat shaded brush as soon as I can find it. I'm using a flat shaded brush by Lowell Cornell. I'm just going to lightly brush this on the inside. This is a very patchy color, so you have to be really careful with this. And if you blend too much, it's going to leave patches. So I'm just going to kind of pat it and then lightly blend it. Now this is actually becoming that time of year where my eyes start to get dry when I apply eyeshadow. So in order to counter that, I would recommend using some type of eye cream. I just totally forgot to do that. But this is why it looks so crumbly in there, and it's best to just leave it alone or you're going to make it worse. So now I'm going to do my lower lash line. I'm using NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk again as a base. And you want to blend that out. For the outer corner, I'm going to be using this Chisel blender brush by Master's Touch. You can find this at your local hobby store. I'm using Hubcat on the outside. Actually, I forgot to do something. I'm going to take what's left on that brush that I used for the pink and bring it up. Right next to that, I'm taking number 72 by Makeup Forever. Right next to that, I'm taking Orange by MAC. And lastly, in the inside, I'm going to take a Viso by Face Front Cosmetics. As my brow highlight, I'm using Chamomile. And this is the 272 brush by MAC. I'm going to take some concealer, and I use the Studio Sculpt in NW35. I'm going to use that to clean up. I'm going to apply some mascara on the bottom and top. This is MAC's Zoom Water Fast Lash. It's one of my favorite mascaras of all time. I'm going to apply my Black Track Fluid Line by MAC, which is just like a matte black liner. For my lashes, I'm using the number 41s. These are generic. They have no name brand. I just found them in Houston at 800 Harwin Drive. It's like some huge beauty supply store. But you can find these at your local beauty supply store. Just look for them. They're very like medium length and spiky. And this is what they look like. Once I am done, I'll return and show you what else I used. So I have completed my eyes. What I'm going to do now is my blush. For my cheeks, I'm going to use Chuckle by Bare Minerals. It's like a light peach color. If you don't own this, you can just use something like Melba by MAC or Peaches, something like that, or even something even more nude. Actually, first, I think I'm going to contour my face because like I said, I'm going to a special event. So, I mean, I got to make a good appearance. So I'm going to conceal all of this mess since I don't wear foundation or anything, and I'm not about to start doing that. I'm going to put like a new contouring product on my face. I'm actually going to use cream. Sorry, it's not it. About to call out the whole wrong product. I can't get it open. These are brand new. Never used them before. This is Pro Sculpting Cream by MAC. This one is Copper Beech. It looks like this. It's like slightly darker than my skin tone. I'm going to use a contouring brush. This is a 165 from MAC. I'm going to start in here. You can make this face if you have to, but I kind of know where my natural contour is. So I'm going to start a little bit and swirl and swirl. You can certainly build up on this, which is what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to apply the blush. Make sure that brush has all the cream stuff off of there. Oh my god. Now I'm going to do a highlight. This one is called Naturally Defined Pro Sculpting Cream. It is lighter than my skin, of course, because it's a highlight. I'm going to dust my brush off. Use that same brush. You can use different brushes if you want. I'm going to swirl my brush in there and lightly. I'm going to apply the product first, then I'll start blending. I don't do too much with the forehead and down the center of the nose. For my lips, I guess I'll go pretty natural because I really don't want to do too much color. Because I lied about not doing too much color on my face. For my lips, I'm going to use Spice lip pencil. Like y'all can see what that looks like. This is what it looks like up close. I think I'm going to use Spice. Pretty sure. Then for my lipstick, I'm using Fresh Brew, which is a luster. And it makes a really pretty nude pink lip. So I'm done with the face and eyes. What I'm going to do now is zoom you in and show you the final look. These are my eyes, my cheeks, and my lips. I really hope you guys enjoyed the look. Check out my blog where I have pictures and a list of all the products I use. I also have that in the information box. And I should or might have a hair tutorial up, or I might put it after this. I'll most likely post it after this video. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I'll talk to all of you soon. Thanks for watching.